It is 9:13. The group Junior Achievement of Southwest New England reaches more than 40,000 students, all the way in grades K through 12, and a lot of them, the bulk of them, here in Connecticut. Now, here to talk about the organization and two upcoming events, I'm happy to have back Tom DeVito, the Chief Marketing Officer for Bloom Shapiro, and Jeremy Race, the President and CEO of Junior Achievement of Southwest New England. Gentlemen, good to meet you, Jeremy. Good to see you again.
Good morning. How are you? Good to see you again.
Glad to have you guys here. This is really for both of you. Just talk to me about Junior Achievement, what you guys are all about, and how you both got involved.
Sure. I mean, our mission is to empower young people to own their future economic success. And how we do that is by teaching them the basics of financial literacy, work readiness, and entrepreneurship. And the secret power of what we do is through our volunteers. And we'll talk more about that in a few. But volunteers teach our programs in local schools. And we're just so proud that this year we might actually reach close to 41,000 students just here in Connecticut, which is remarkable.
41,000 students. You said it's volunteers. Tom, Bloom Shapiro.
We're
how'd you guys
a lot of volunteers. I've been on the board for over 10 years now. And we got involved on a number of different fronts, the traditional programs, but we also created a program in concert with another board member and Jeremy for a career walk that takes place in West Hartford, where we bring the kids into the West Hartford Center and they get to experience real time a number of different careers in a short period of time. And it's enabled us to deliver a program within the retail environment that they otherwise wouldn't get through the traditional programs.
That's going to start and I believe also end at Bloom Shapiro.
That's right.
Is that correct?
That's right. We host it every year.
Okay, so where are the kids going?
Well, again, it's around the West Hartford Center. They start with Bloom Shapiro. We talk about the world of accounting and tax and the careers available to them, along with business consulting and really working with companies everywhere from building a strategy through exit planning. They go on to Luxbond and Green and learn about jewelry and watchmaking and not only the front retail experience, but also what happens behind the scenes. Likewise, we bring them over to Max's and they get to see a restaurant where they usually walk in and get served. And they learn that it's more like a manufacturing environment. Product comes in, there's a lifespan to that product, it's prepared in a way, and the level of effort that goes in to ultimately getting served. Those kids will never look at any of these storefronts again in the same way after the event.
Do you find that now, maybe more than ever, it's important to get these kids an actual idea of what these careers are like, and it's not just theoretical, and to do it as early as possible?
It is. It really is enlightening for them because they can read about it and they could learn about it through a variety of different means, but to actually be there and look at the face of these owners or the managers of these particular firms and understand what an investment account is and why it works and a variety of jobs and the great jobs that are available should they elect to go that route.
All right, Jeremy, thank you for being patient. Another program, JA in a Day, of course, JA for Junior Achievement. What is that event like?
So basically, we actually run, I believe, more JA days than any other JA office in the country. We run about 120 JA day programs this year. And we're lucky to have Bloom Shapiro for the 8th consecutive year at Webster Hill School in West Hartford, where they're going to send about more than 20 of their employees to that school for half a day. And those volunteers, these are business people, become teachers for a day. So not only do they get to understand what it's like to be a teacher, but they become a mentor for these young students. And they're teaching them, what I always like to say about Junior Achievement is they're going to teach them the relevance, how what they're learning in school applies in the real world. And it's pretty powerful. I know your very own Lorenzo Hall has been a JA volunteer for 3 years, and he'll be there on June 2nd. I think he'll teach in 3rd grade, if I'm not mistaken. And these kids learn about a city, how a city works, different careers, different jobs within that city. They're not going to get that anywhere else. And that's what makes JA stand out as a really high-performing, high-quality program for these students.
How many students usually get the impact? Do they talk to just, one classroom at a time, or is it all the classrooms as they sort of cycle through the day?
So basically, Lorenzo and he'll be partnered with an employee from Bloom Shapiro. They'll actually be in a 3rd grade class, excuse me, for about 5 hours. So they become the classroom teachers for the day. So the classroom teacher's there, make sure the kids are behaved, but it's a great school, so there's no issues there. But it's quite a powerful experience for both the volunteer and the students.
We have 250 kids that we teach throughout that day, so it's 2nd grade on up.
So. 250 kids. That's a lot of eyes. We were talking before how you said you can make presentations, talk to adults all day. There's just something different about it.
I have an opportunity to speak to 500 senior executives at times, and I walk into that 3rd grade class and I'm already choked up just talking about it. I get nervous. It's very interesting, the dynamics of teaching, but it really is fulfilling. At the end of the day, you float out of that place. You're tired, but you're really fulfilled.
I like that. You just sort of float on out. You walk in apprehensive, but you feel like you've done a little bit of good. When is that the next JA in a Day event? You mentioned, where was it? The
So Bloomsbury will be in Webster Hill on June 2nd, and we have lots of companies. We're lucky to have great support from many companies, but Bloomsbury has been one of our most committed partners for close to a decade in West Hartford, so we're just very lucky to have them on board.
For people who are watching, real quick, if they want to get involved with Junior Achievement, or they want their son or their daughter to be involved with Junior Achievement, where should they go? Whom should they talk to?
Sure. You can visit our website at www.jaconn.org. They can call me at 860-525-4510. And we do need more help. We do need more parents to volunteer. We'd love to get more parents involved in their classroom, in their kids' classrooms. We always need more funding and more volunteers. Those are the two things that make keep our ship afloat, so to speak. So we're lucky to be surrounded by great people, and if we can surround ourselves by even more, we can get closer to our target of reaching 50,000 students by the year 2020. That's where we're headed, and we will get there, but we will need help to get there.
You say you may hit 41,000 this year, 50,000. That's a doable goal.
Sure is.
So let's see if we can make it happen. Jeremy, thank you so much, Mr. DeVito. Pleasure to meet you. Jeremy, thank you again.
Thank you very much.
Once again, Junior Achievement, good people doing good things. That's what we love to highlight here on Good Day Connecticut.